Hey guys, this is Liam with Android Police, and I'm here with the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. The follow-up to the Note 2 is thinner, lighter, and it's got this really great leather textured back. It's still plastic, but it's definitely much more tactile, won't slip out of your hand. It's got a nice texture along this ridge back here, if I can capture it. But the big story here, besides the Full HD display, 3 GB of RAM, and everything else, is the S Pen. So, Samsung has added a lot of features that make it easier to discover the functionality of the S Pen, mainly being Air Command. If you just hover and click, you bring up basically a pie control of 5 different apps. The first one is Action Memo, which will now recognize your handwriting much better. You can actually select things from your notes and launch apps such as the dialer, messaging, the browser, stuff like that. So if you have a note with an address, you can open up Maps, for instance. There's also Scrapbooker, which has its own app. And that is the Scrapbook app, which is essentially kind of like a Pinterest board. You can capture content from the web or your actual display and just kind of keep it in these little cards, just to remember where they came from. It also captures metadata about what you're looking at, so you can quickly get back to the browser, whatever page you found the content on. So besides that, you've also got ScreenWrite, which is basically taking a screenshot and writing on it as Finder that will search your phone, the web, or your handwritten notes. And Pen Window, which is basically you draw a window anywhere on the display. You can see you can open up from these select apps, and it basically makes a floating app out of it. You can move that around, or you can also minimize it for later into kind of like a chat head sort of bubble. So we will see more of the Note 3 at the Unpacked event, and I'm sure it get a little bit more hands-on in the post.